The LASERBROS podcast, live from Phoenix, Arizona. It's the LASERBROS.
It's the LASERBROS.
Yeah.
My guy.
My guy, ZONA.
My guy, Sammy. So, first, welcome everybody to the first episode of the LASERBROS podcast. And this podcast is kind of set up so we can get to know the other bros in the Laserdisc community. Like the guy who's joining me now, who lives and breathes all things low budget cinema, especially in the Laserdisc world. My good friend, Sammy Klein, everyone right here live from New Jersey, right, Sammy?
Yeah.
He has this genuine love of Laserdisc, and it's infectious, and it's something that's, for me personally, it's increased my love for Laserdisc and the passion of collecting Laserdisc. And first, I just want to thank Sammy for joining us today. Thank you, Sammy.
You're welcome, man.
Yeah. First thing, we wrote up some a small script here of questions just to go over. And one of the first questions I would like to know, and this is kind of what the LASERBROS podcast is all about, is get to know each other a little more than what we already know. Don't need to share anything personal information, but whatever you're comfortable with. But what we first want to start, or first thing I was thinking about, is just kind of, where does your passion begin with movies, Sam?
Where does my passion begin with movies? Like, honestly, the first thing that comes up to me watching movies, like before collecting Laserdiscs, was like, I used to watch a lot of DVDs and all that stuff, back in the day when I was a little young and all that stuff. I would watch every movie from the 2000s or some from the 90s on DVD, and I would usually get DVDs from record stores and all stuff. It depends on the price and all, but watching Laserdiscs, in my 20s feels awesome and feels great and feels phenomenal and feels so fantastic to even just look at the cover art and, look at the design of it and, look at the disc itself and the label, because, I feel like looking at the label of a disc, of a Laserdisc, is just as good as looking at a label on a vinyl, because they're both very similar to each other.
Yeah, for sure. And that's one of the coolest things about Laserdisc, right, is the covers. And before we get in and show a few of what we think are some badass covers, I brought a couple, and I know Sammy has a few. And but just getting to know you, Sammy, I know you're in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Is that where you grew up, or are you from originally?
I grew up in New Jersey. Yeah, I grew up in Seawarren, New Jersey.
Okay. So how was it in Seawarren? Did you guys have movie theaters? Over there? Drive-in theater?
I think back then there was a movie theater. There was a movie theater still then when I was born, because I was born in 1999.
Okay. So it may have been too late, but do you remember video rental stores? Or
yeah. I remember them. I remember going to this one video rental store in Shrewsbury, New Jersey, where they used to have all VHS tapes and and seeing all them and kinds of stuff. I even went to a couple of Blockbusters on occasion. One in Bayonne and a couple others as well. For me to look at, but just having to collect physical media against renting physical media, I feel like it's just as good for me to own physical media, own like, laser discs and own movies, and for me to watch them, just as much as you're renting them out from either, the from the blockbusters, the video stores, or occasionally the library too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, one of the things that we were talking about before this started is you recently watched Albert Pune's legendary movie Cyborg, right?
Yeah,
you
that's right.
So that was a movie that I rented from a video store, probably a Blockbuster. So I just remember going there, and they would even have like a popcorn maker, in there, and yeah, it was awesome being able to rent stuff. And something I was talking about with one of the other Laser Bros recently is, as this physical media starts to get more desirable, and maybe not the stuff we're collecting, but new stuff, it's getting real expensive. And same thing with video games. Are we going to see someday where they start renting stuff again? That would be interesting.
Yeah,
I think
that would be very interesting.
But so when do you remember first seeing a laser disc? What is your first memory, and how did you go from video stores, VHS, DVD, and then how did you find your way into laser discs?
How did I find my way into laser discs? Well, the first thing that comes to my mind seeing laser discs is, I guess, going to Jack's Music Shop in Red Bank, New Jersey, and seeing what laser discs they had there. I wanted to identify them and look at them like, oh, cool! They're the coolest physical media format.
Yeah,
I'm seeing with the nicest cover art, and with the discs with the huge gigantic discs inside.
Yeah,
I even bought a couple before I got a player as well.
Yeah. Oh wow. So you had quite a few, and then you got a player.
Yeah,
and,
I probably collected them, like a few of them, from since I want to say like in the fall of 2022 or the spring of I think the fall of 2022 is when I collected some Laserdiscs before I got a player, and I got a Laserdisc player for my birthday on June 8th, 2023.
Gotcha. So I grew up not in Arizona. So I've been in Arizona since I went to college out here. And but I'm originally from Michigan, so I know about cold weather. And so how was it growing up in New Jersey as a kid?
How was it growing up in New Jersey as a kid? Pretty good.
Yeah, cold.
It was cold, yeah.
Yeah. So New Jersey, I've never been to like that area, but it's pretty populated, right? A lot of people live there, right?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people live there.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people, in the summertime like to go out to the Jersey Shore and, relax at the beach and hang out and all stuff. Everybody coming from other parts of New Jersey and New York and, Gotcha. Some from Connecticut to go to Jersey Shore over the summer and hang out there.
So you spend some summers down there at Jersey Shore?
Yeah, when I want to.
So the Jersey Shore is not just a TV show; it's a real place.
It's like a real place during the summer.
Yeah.
People going out to the beach, hanging out. Just enjoying nice weather, going to the pool. Occasionally, going out to clubs and dancing and all that stuff, and going to eat out like outside when it's like nice weather out, like at a patio deck and
nice
all that. Yeah,
so a bunch of people having a good time. Sounds like. So a little about you, Sammy. So it's like people in your family. Is that something you share with them, that you're a big Laserdisc collector?
I share my dad and my mom that I like collecting Laserdiscs.
Yeah, cool.
Even my brother sometimes.
Yeah, cool. Do they are they also like into movies or?
Well, my brother used to be into movies. Now he's like, watching hockey and all that.
Yeah.
Just watching it. My mom likes to watch rom-coms.
Yeah, that's okay.
Rom-coms. Because she's the kind of person to watch them, and I like watching those movies with her, and sometimes my girlfriend as well. But my dad, he likes to watch like some funny stuff, some action stuff that's A-listed, and thank you.
So I know. You're always saying you work, like, without getting too descriptive, but like, what kind of work do you do in general?
I work. So I used to like work that I do now.
Yeah, like what kind of work do you do? Just
okay. So
if you want to share.
So I work at Popcorn for the People. I like work for events like around New Jersey, sometimes in New York City.
Wow.
It's like I go to like events sometimes. It would be like Prudential Center events, and then street fairs, farmers markets, county fairs, Bellworks, even the Children's Hospital, and business corporate events as well.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds like you get around and get to see a lot of stuff, go a lot of places.
Yeah.
You got to help me because I've never been to that area. But how far is New York City from you?
New York City from here?
Not very far.
Oh man, I mean, well, by taking the train from here to New York City, probably will take me like I don't know if I want to say an hour, but like
maybe
I guess 43 minutes.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Because I come. I'm going on a train from New Brunswick. It gets stopped in like Edison, Metuchen, Metro Park, Newark, International Airport, Secaucus, and then New York Penn.
Do you take trains a lot?
When I want to, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just something that I never have done.
Okay.
So, like, not like just to travel from place to place. I've been on a train once, and I went from like Texas to Michigan on a train, which was a long ways. Yeah. But not like just to commute locally. I think that's pretty neat, and probably a lot of people don't do that or get a chance to do it. Yep. So that's pretty cool. Uh-huh. So let's talk about collecting. I know you have a massive LaserDisc collection. Roughly, how many LaserDiscs do you have? Roughly.
Oh. Can I just like guess?
Yeah, you can guess. It's just a rough guess.
Rough guess. Okay. I think I have like, I know I have like, all right, I'm going to take my best guess. Probably about like 1,706 LaserDiscs. That's like my rough guess.
Wow, that's a good amount, man. Let me give you a sound effect.
Holy shit!
Yeah, yeah, that's great. Do you collect anything else? This is a question.
Do I collect anything else?
Like physical media. Do you collect anything else?
Physical media. Occasionally, once in a while, sometimes DVDs. Like DVDs. like if there's like a PBS cooking show I really like, or if it's body armor that I really absolutely fucking enjoy,
hell yeah,
then I have to have it on DVD.
Right.
Or I gotta get it on DVD and all that stuff, or if there's like a horror movie or a trash B action movie that wasn't released on LaserDisc and only got released on DVD, I'll get it on DVD.
Nice. About how many DVDs do you think you got? Do you think you have like more or less than 50?
God, I I would like to say oh
It's hard to say, huh?
Jesus, that's gonna be a hard question because I don't keep track of the
Yeah.
DVDs I have in my database, like I do with the laser discs, but like
Yeah.
my rough guess would probably be like about like 530 to 600.
About 500?
530 to 600.
530 to 600? Wow. So you have quite a few. So that's a good amount. Okay, cool. I know at one point you mentioned selling CDs. Do you still have a pretty big CD collection?
I don't have any more CDs. I
Got rid
traded
of
them all in. The rest,
okay.
however, the rest of the CDs that I am selling are in my eBay store.
There you go. Go to Sammy's eBay store. What's the name of this eBay store, Sammy?
What's the name of the eBay store? Let me look it up on my phone here. What's the name of the eBay store here? The name of the eBay store. Okay. Sammy B. Klein. SAMMYBKLEIN. All lowercase.
There you go. You can find Sammy's eBay store there and buy some CDs and whatever else he's got for sale on there, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right. So one thing that we all struggle with is taking, like, laser discs are big, they're beautiful, they're badass, but they take up space. So how do you store your laser discs? How do you organize them where you know where to go find what you're looking for?
So I organize my laser discs. Well, I used to there's been like a change. I used to do have all the movies together, A listed and B listed together, and the totes and the shelves and and all that. But now they're appropriate, but now I have made a change and decided to so all the A listed movies that I have belong together with the A-listed movies on the second row, and on the third row of my shelf, up near with the music titles that are up the top of the first row of the shelf. I even have more music titles that are in some kind of storage, like totes, small in my bedroom.
So you arrange them alphabetically, right?
Do I arrange them alphabetically? No, but I keep them all the movies that are A-listed, and all the music titles are just music, Okay, and I also have more A-listed movies that are in another in the closet, with the.
So what is A-listed? What do you mean by A-listed? What is that?
That's Hollywood mainstream.
Okay.
Popular movies.
I follow now. Okay. So not your love of B trash, but these are the popular A-list movies. I
like B trash as well.
Oh yeah.
And I got B trash movies that are put them together 4 totes. I have 3 totes that are all B trash action movies. 2 totes at the bottom that are horror. All horror. And then I got 1 tote that's got a mix of B trash and a mix of horror in there. And then I also got 5 totes that are adult, semi-educational, certified adult educational Playboy Penthouse discs that are in my bedroom. And then I also got 3 totes of the real educational discs.
Nice. Okay. So basically you keep your laser discs in totes and you kind of keep them separated by genre, sounds like.
Yep.
For the most part. Yeah. I kind of did something similar to that. I don't have them in totes. I got them in a shelf, but I think genre is a good way to organize Laserdisc.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got to protect the Laserdisc. That's another thing, right? Because we're the what's the word I'm looking for? We're the people who are in charge of keeping the Laserdisc around beyond our time, right?
Yep.
Yes. So we got to keep them going for the next generation.
Yes. Gotta keep them going. Never stop.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
Now we get to the good part. So one thing we love, and I know you love, Sammy, with B Trash and just with Laserdisc in general, is the covers, the cover art, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna show two movies that I think are pretty badass, and I like the covers. I'm only gonna limit myself to two so that future episode I'll have something else to share and I don't burn through them all. But this movie right here.
Oh, I've seen that cover a good amount of times.
Oliver Gruner, Albert Pion, same director as Cyborg. This is Nemesis, and I did not see this until this past year, and I was blown away. First, I was blown away that I'd never seen it. I was like, what's wrong with me? Why didn't I see this before? And this was one of the Laserdiscs when it came up in a show that I was like, what is that? I was like, that's amazing. And I bought it just on the cover alone. And it wasn't until I got it home that I realized and started reading it. There was an Albert Pune movie. And I was like, I'm going to like this. And here's the other one. You're going to recognize this one. I haven't watched it yet. But this
that's a dope cover art.
Right? Don the Dragon, Future Kick. And I mean, what physical media has cover art this good? Just Laserdisc.
Yep.
So that one's fresh from our guys at Crate Records in Belgium, right?
Belgium? Yeah, Belgium, yeah.
Yeah. And I know you recently got an order from over there with some crazy goodness on it too that you showed in your YouTube pickups. And if you're not following Sammy, he has a YouTube channel too. What's the name of the YouTube channel, Sammy?
What's the name of the YouTube channel?
And then we want to see.
The name of the YouTube channel is Sammy Klein 8888. Go to my YouTube channel, search SAMMYKLEIN, all lowercase, and then click like 4 8s.
Yep.
And my channel will come up.
Hell yeah. Subscribe to Sammy's channel. Somehow you found your way to the LASERBROS channel, because this will be on the LASERBROS podcast YouTube channel.
Nice.
And it'll be easy. You can jump right over and subscribe to Sammy's channel. And he has amazing pickup videos he does. Now, Sammy, show us some fire. Show us some of your favorite Laserdisc covers. Okay. And I will add the sound effects.
Some of my favorite Lasers covers. Judge and Jury.
Oh,
holy shit.
Look at that cover. Wow. I mean, when it comes to trash movies, that kind of says it all. Look at that. Meet the Executioner, Judge and Jury, Martin Cove, David Keith. Wow. That's a good one.
Yep. Next one we got right here, Hard Justice.
When you showed me this cover, immediately, because I started watching a lot of Chow Yun Fat, and there's a scene where they have an epic standoff like this in The Killer, and it's almost identical to this. And this cover is amazing. Have you watched Hard Justice yet? I
have watched it. It's fucking awesome.
Oh man, that's going on my wish list.
I love this movie. Gives everything that PM Entertainment can afford.
Wow. David Bradley, one of the best, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really love him a lot. Next one here. Digital Man.
Yes. Now, I have not got a copy of this. I do have it on VHS, but I have not watched it all the way. But what I seen of it, it was amazing. So that cover is amazing too. Republic Pictures, always a winner. And Digital Man, wow. That's a cover. I like that sci-fi
It is
right there.
a cover, for sure. Gotta love that one. Raiders of the Sun.
Oh my gosh. They don't take prisoners, they take lives.
That's right.
Roger Corman, a true legend, right? Roger Corman.
Yeah, yeah.
New
Started
Horizon.
really enjoying his films.
Yeah, he's made some excellent movies.
Yep.
Actually, was just watching a video with John Carpenter, and when he was talking about when he was in college at USC, one of his people that really got him into what he did was Roger Corman. He looked up to him. So yeah, Roger Corman, the one and only. What else you got for us, Sammy?
All right. Beyond Forgiveness. What a great film this is. Yep.
Beyond Forgiveness. Wow, I haven't seen that cover before. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. It says Thomas Ian Griff, Joanna Trzepisinska, Rucker Hauer, and John Rhys Davies.
Love me some Rucker Hauer. I like the back too. That looks nice. Yeah.
So there's that. Automatic with Olivia Bruner.
Wow, yeah. So I started to watch this. I haven't watched it all the way, but what I've seen of this movie, it stands up to your recommendation. You gave me a recommendation. You said you got to see this one, Zona, and yeah, that cover is amazing. I prefer that. That's the U.S. cover. There is a Japanese of it. But yeah, that cover.
Yeah, now you got to get the U.S. cover. The U.S. cover is way more fire than the Japanese cover because it shows like two different colors going on.
Yes, and literally, there's more fire too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, last but not least, Cyborg with Van Damme.
Yes. Got to put Cyborg in there. You know, sometimes people overlook Van Damme, but if you haven't seen Cyborg, watch it immediately. Right, Sam?
Yeah. Watch it immediately. You won't be disappointed on this film.
Albert
it's a
Pion.
must-watch, guys.
Yes. It's amazing. The score on there with the music and the sound keeps it interesting throughout that movie. It's a good one.
It is a good one.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So showing us some of your stuff now. Let's talk about LaserDisc players. What kind of player does Sammy, the LaserDisc, the LD Trash King of the North? Which LaserDisc player does Sammy prefer? Which one are you using?
Okay, I'm using the VLD V860.
The V860. Okay.
Yep.
So how long have you had that player?
I've had it since June 8th, 2023.
Okay.
When I got it for my birthday.
Oh, you
can
got
also
it for
play
your birthday.
CDs in it as well.
Nice. What did you use before that one? Do you still have the one you had before?
So before I used that player, I used the DVD and VHS player combination.
Oh, okay. So,
combination player together. Sadly, though, the VHS port is broken on that player, and the DVD port only works amazing. But I got rid of that player because it was just no use for me to have it with me anymore.
so was that
All my DVDs I play now are on the Blu-ray player I have from Direx.
Oh, okay. Is that your first LaserDisc player?
The CLD V860, yes.
Oh, okay. So when did you start your Laserdisc collection then? I know you said you had some Laserdisc before you had a player. Did you start in 23?
I started collecting Laserdiscs probably like from summer 2023 all the way to now.
Wow. So you've amassed an amazing collection in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome, man.
Yep.
Okay. So let's see. So as we know, your moniker, your name, the Trash King of the North. You love B action. So let's talk about the genre of trash movies. Why do you think the genre of trash movies is the best? Why do you
think the genre of trash movies is the best?
To you? Yeah. What's your opinion?
Because it's got over the top, like action going on with all the gunfighting and the kicking ass and the martial arts kicking and all stuff and all the explosions going up and all stuff. That's what makes it fun and entertaining.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a good explanation. That's exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're going to go through just some like rapid fire questions before we wrap it up. And these are just some I wrote down here. I might ask you something off this list, maybe not, but what do you think is your favorite so far? If you had to pick one laser disc, what is your favorite laser disc so far that you've ever seen?
My favorite laserdisc that I've ever seen so far. Whew,
it's a tough question.
Of laserdiscs, a lot of the movies are great.
I know.
And a lot of the movies are amazing as well.
So let's put it like this. What do you think is one of the best? We won't put you on the spot and say it's the best, but what do you think is one of the best or one of the better movies on Laserdisc as far as
one of the better movies on Laserdisc? Oh, in my opinion, it would have to be Breeders.
Breeders. Okay. Breeders. I'm not familiar with Breeders, but I've heard about it. Haven't seen it, but you heard it. Breeders. If you get a chance to watch that, I guarantee you, if Sammy picks it,
go watch Breeders if you haven't already.
You just raised the price of Breeders for every other collector.
Yep.
So I know you have some music Laserdiscs you mentioned.
Yep.
Do you have a favorite music Laserdisc?
My favorite music Laserdisc, that would be overall it would be my all-time favorite music Laserdisc would have to be BC Boys, the Skills to Pay the Bills.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my all-time favorite Laserdisc to watch over and over and over again. I mean, there's other good ones too, but that specific one is my favorite.
Well, as you know, I have that one, and I like it too. It's pretty awesome. So let's talk. Here's a couple questions for you. I know recently you've seen all the Alien movies. Yeah. So here's a debate.
Hey, I've seen Alien and Aliens.
Okay, that's what this is the question actually. Which movie's better, Alien 1 or Aliens Colonial Marines Part 2?
Ooh, okay. So I think what's better is Alien, because there's a little bit of some horror in there, that keeps it amazing and going and all stuff, and the special effects to the first Alien movie are spectacular.
Yeah, they keep it pretty tense. Yeah, that's a classic, man. Classic sci-fi movie.
Definitely classic.
Yeah. Are you a big box set collector? Box sets. So, yes or no? Box sets worth collecting, or
Not as big of a box set collector, sadly. I do have some box sets, but they're probably in the real educational tote.
yeah. So, have you ever heard personally AC3 audio?
Oh, couple times, always.
Yeah. Okay. How about a DTS laserdisc? Have you heard it?
I haven't heard a DTS laserdisc, but I've seen a DTS laserdisc.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, this is something that I was talking about with one of the laser bros, that once you hear those, it's pretty crazy. DTS, like, you got to like turn down stuff because it's so loud. The volume on those are recorded at such a louder volume, or the audio is on there fully uncompressed. I don't know, but I know it's loud. It's pretty awesome.
Yep.
So I'm assuming you've seen Star Wars, the original.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course. So who shot first, Sammy? Han or Greedo? Do you remember the scene where they go in there in the bar?
A little bit. It's been a while since I've seen Star Wars, but I think Han did it.
Yeah, that's the right answer. Han shot first.
And I guessed it right.
Yes. All right, Sammy. So I think that's about it. We got to know you a little bit. We got episode 1 in the books. I'm going to get this uploaded to YouTube. I want to thank you for being the first guest. I don't remember if I asked you or you asked me, but
man, it's my pleasure.
You're the perfect person for to show the passion and the love of Laserdisc. Is there anything you want to add to this video? Anything you want to say or mention before we put a wrap on episode 1?
Is there anything I want to mention? Keep showing the love of Laserdiscs. Keep, showing the support of them. Keep, taking, good care of them and, keep finding, the good stuff that you want on Laserdisc, that piques your interest, or the cover art, is awesome and all stuff. Keep showing it all, guys. Keep showing Laserdiscs on how awesome, amazing, and fantastic they are.
That's right.
It never gets old, honestly.
We are the curators. It keeps getting better. Every time we find something new that we didn't know existed, right, Sammy? We're like, wow.
Yeah, right.
All right. So, again, thank you, Sammy, for your time.
Anytime, man. It's my pleasure.
And we will catch everyone next time on the Laser Bros podcast. And it's time now for me to upload, or at least work on getting these put together. I will catch you later, brother.
You got it, man.
Bugatti, yeah, Joy Trap, P, so you